Because the marketing side has done a great job of storytelling, and you guys are doing a great job of storytelling, who gets to tell the story? I mean, who, and this is not a marketing versus PR
Sure.
question, it's more, how do you find the story?
Well, I think, to use the cliche, the brand's defined by the conversations that are happening around you, right?
There you go.
That's something I learned early on, and that MasterCard, whether it be the priceless or the value story of a world moving beyond cash, your question was who tells the story? We're those that are benefiting from it. One of our social media strategies has been more of a light touch in terms of pushing content into the system, but instead curating, creating conversation, perspective, point of view, and adding value to it, and then bringing the MasterCard story into those relevant conversations. So I'd say the consumer, the merchant, the government that participates in social with us, I bet our company owns the story. It's our responsibility to stay relevant and stay engaged and timely and contribute to those conversations in a way that they see value.
So where do you want to go from here?
Every day we're dreaming about it. It's I really think the notion of big data meets storytelling, meets traditional marketing, traditional communications. We're just kind of at a tipping point where the possibilities are going to be endless. We want to take the insights and the analytics, not to just create a big warehouse of knowledge that we can use for business, but we want to create an ecosystem that's, I call it a living story, a live conversation where, you know, our vision as a comms guy is we're listening in real time and have the tools to allow us to produce live content on the fly that lets us contribute to whatever's happening in the social graph. Today we're about a 50-50 split of curation and broadcasting. I think that needs to go further out into, again, curation and content and less push. We sit in boardrooms all day and think that we know what people want and what's best, and then you go out and you listen on the social graph and you respond with some people and engage, and your ideas can change overnight and you learn from that. And our whole idea as a comms group is that how do we get better at that? Listen, test, learn, and then try to innovate. The other thing I'll say is we're just looking around now for all those great young startups and those minds that have been really rethinking the social game. And there's some great companies out there that have helped us got to where we are in the journey. But we want to spark interest with the next entrepreneurs and the next big thinkers like Percolate and others that really push you beyond the traditional models. So what's next? I'm not sure, but I'm looking, and we're really eager not to be complacent in the success that we've had today.
And no doubt you will not be complacent, Andrew.